hours in our studios, and just I live in glitter, and these will be thrown this year.
And the glitter will be here when we leave, so it is now yours.
You're welcome.
I was going to say, is there a trick?
Welcome.
Because I told you guys I had to make a shoe for my daughter's class, and I don't know that the glitter will ever leave.
It will not.
Okay. Well, we're just going to be
you just
sparkly
embrace
forever.
it. Exactly.
You just go with it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So remind everyone else, if they don't remember when Muses Parade will roll.
2/27 next Thursday. After Chaos, but also 6:30?
6:30.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, so everybody wants to get out there. These shoes are just incredible. You guys are masters.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. We're happy to have you and excited to celebrate 25 years with you guys. Again, Muses Thursday is 1 week from today. That's February 27th along the Uptown Parade route. And before you head out, make sure you have the most up-to-date version of our WO Parade Tracker app. We've made a few improvements, so delete that old app if you haven't already. Download a new one. It's available now in your phone's app store. Brooke?
I will tell you, Bree, I rode a Muses 2 years ago, and the number of people that were on shoulders to give me a bottle of champagne for a shoe was unreal. I've never seen anything quite like it. So everybody looking forward to next Thursday. Hopefully we don't have any rain on their parade. And I also ended up making all weather shoes and ended up making the Let It Snow shoes 2 years to the day before it snowed, which already happened a month ago tomorrow, believe it or not. So we are waking up right now feeling very winter-like. Temperatures below the freezing mark across our entire viewing area. We're at 30 in the French Quarter, and we see the 20s on the North Shore. We're at least 20 degrees colder, almost 30 in some spots compared to yesterday. And all of that air, of course, came from the north. It's an Arctic plunge, if you will. We're nowhere near as cold as a lot of spots in the region, though. Look at Little Rock, Memphis, even Dallas, 11 to 13 degrees for actual temperatures there. We're at least in the 20s and 30s. So hard freeze concerns on the North Shore today and tomorrow. We've got that light freeze south. It feels more like the single digits to teens across North Shore locations and the lakefront in Belle Chase. Otherwise, we see 20s down to Grand Isle. Our wind speeds are going to come down as we head into the afternoon, but they're still gusting into the upper 20s and 30s across a number of spots through noon. So we do have a small craft advisory issued, and then we have a gale warning as well. This afternoon, we finally top out a little bit warmer as we have sunshine returning. So walking on the sunny side of the street makes all the difference, right? Our first weekend of parade, certainly purple, green, and cold heading into even year Sunday. It'll only top out around 58, and we'll have the possibility of some rain in the area. We'll break that down shortly. So if you look at the upper level trough that's dug deep and allowed for this cold air to reach us, we've got that dry air locked in place with all of the active weather that we dealt with yesterday well off to the east on the northeast coastline at this point. We'll continue with warming conditions into the start of the week, but we still have another round of freezing temperatures overnight tonight into your Friday. So the weather impact alert is issued for that reason. Remember, our threshold of 28 degrees or less for 4 hours or more is sort of how we decide that you need to wrap the pipes up. So keep them wrapped tonight, and then make sure you're thinking about people, pets, and plants on top across both sides of the lake. We'll continue with 9 p.m. tonight to early tomorrow morning, resulting in yet another cold weather advisory as a result of actual temperatures below freezing and then the wind chills in the teens once more. Saturday, we do warm up a bit. We're back towards the freezing mark on the North Shore, south of the lake 40s. Sunday, we'll see even warming trends comparatively. So here's that checklist. Of course, you know that if you're on the North Shore, you've got to protect all 4 Ps. South of the lake, you can get away with just 3. Now let's talk about the possibility of some rain in our area on Sunday. It looks as though Saturday's parades will be perfectly fine. Last year, for a lot of these crews, we were dealing with a significant flood threat. Nothing like that in 2025. Now, we are going to have another Gulf flow approaching the area on Sunday morning, and it's going to be a lot further south, so that's good news for smaller rainfall amounts, but we could have a couple quick passing showers as we head toward the late afternoon and evening, so hopefully they hold off not to impact any of our crews. We'll continue with that pink outlining where you need to think about the pipes into tomorrow morning. Again, we're going to continue with just a light freeze on the South Shore and then potential frost on the North Shore. Once more waking up Saturday before we say goodbye to all of this. The extended outlook showcasing we could be below average heading into 2 weeks from now. Of course, that takes us past carnival season, so fingers crossed it's nice and comfortable. Here's your 7-day forecast.